Well, let's talk to the Conservative MP for Lichfield, Michael Fabricant. Good evening to you, Mr Fabricant. You've been a long-time supporter of Boris Johnson. How do you feel this evening now that he's announced his resignation?
Well, I'm sad it's come to this, but there was an inevitability, wasn't it? It was pretty untenable the way things were going, and in a way I'm slightly relieved that he's now gone. But nevertheless, I feel sorry for him, and I feel sorry for those other people who were involved in his team.
He's been a sort of architect of his own downfall, hasn't he? I mean, he did lie most recently about knowing about the complaints against Chris Pincher being upheld, and that was his final downfall, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was a lie. You know, nobody will ever know for sure. You know, 3 years ago he was given a briefing. It was very, very brief, as briefings go, and was told that there had been a complaint. It was found against Chris Pincher. He was rebuked, and that was the end of it, and the complainant was happy too. And then they move on to more serious issues. So whether it was a lie or whether he just didn't remember, we'll never know.
It just seemed like a catalogue of lies over recent months, though, didn't it?
Or forgetfulness.
You're putting a very generous slant on it, aren't you?
I'm a generous guy, Nick, you know. Incidentally, I was listening to Liz Glinker earlier on talking about the odds. I was very amused to find out that the odds on me of becoming leader are 500 to 1. And given that I have no intention of putting my name forward, I thought 500 to 1 was pretty generous.
Now, what about the government situation now? They're in limbo, really. We need to get on with things, don't you reckon?
I do, absolutely. And it's interesting that this evening John Major has come up with a proposal. He has suggested, and I'm not sure I agree with it because it's not very democratic, that in fact the MPs in the next 2 weeks decide who the leader should be and not leave it to the rest of the members of the party, some 200,000, to decide, because that's what takes the time. Remember, we've only got next week and the week after, and then Parliament goes into recess.
Yeah, the members aren't going to be very happy with that, are they?
They certainly won't be, but the problem is that when you start asking 200,000 members which of the two candidates, which have been whittled down, which of the two candidates you want, in August a lot of people, of course, are abroad or on holiday in any event.
OK, who's going to be the next leader? Who do you think it should be?
Ha! The $64,000 question. I don't know. I'm going to look at all the runners and we'll see. I would love it, actually, if it were somebody from the West Midlands, but I don't know.
OK, Michael Fabricant, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much.